When Florida gets a deep freeze, orange juice prices tend to skyrocket.
But prices barely moved following this most recent deep freeze. Seth Kaplan explains why.
Everyone sees the dramatic photos of the oranges fully encased in ice.
Judy Gaines of J. Gaines Consulting.
It doesn't happen that way, okay?
She's an expert in what are called soft commodities, including orange juice.
The growers are actually spraying the trees with water in an attempt to keep the heat in the orange by enrobing it with the, in the icicle and locking in the warmer temperature.
Still, they did a lot of that even back in 1989, but prices spiked. Here was the story in the New York Times. Orange juice concentrate, which most of us drink, even if someone has already diluted it for most of us these days, is a commodity that trades like a stock. Here were the actual wholesale orange juice prices a week before the 1989 freeze, when no one could have known it was coming and bet on it yet, and 2 weeks later, a 52% jump. Fast forward to 2026, and here were the wholesale prices this time a week before the freeze, and now, 2 weeks later, a 20% drop. Despite all this, the main reason? So many crops were destroyed by hurricanes and pests over the past decade, and so much of this has turned into this in Florida that most of the orange juice we drink nowadays comes from Brazil, not Florida.
The crop is only 12 million compared to 15 years ago when it was 244 million. Right? So we're not talking a lot of oranges.
And even at that, it helped that the freeze was a month later in the season this time, after half the crop had been harvested. Also this time, and listen to this carefully,
the cold lingered. The temperature didn't just like warm up.
But wait, why would a longer freeze be a good thing for growers?
It bought them time because they could salvage and process the oranges before they went to mush and rotted.
Still, wholesale prices actually dropping? That, too, actually turns out to make some sense.
Every orange being pulled off the tree in rapid fashion to save them and process them really fast, adding to the supply.
And more supply of anything, including these, can indeed push prices down. Seth Kaplan, ABC 27 News.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.